Hello. So, first, let's start by saying I watched the promo. I had to. Okay, well, here's what happened, okay? I know I would not have under normal circumstances. However, somebody messaged me and said, like, you know, just so you know, this is not a spoiler or nothing like that, but if you were interested in watching the promo, nothing was, like, there was no, like, hashtag blah, 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 or there was nothing, nothing really important in the promo. So I watched it. And I've never been so excited for an episode.
At least there's that.
I'm serious. I'm really, really, really excited. It looks promising to me. However, we've had promos look promising before.
Okay.
That does not mean that we still don't want spoilers or nothing. And Gianna hasn't watched it, so don't leak anything.
And now, the reason for this video.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Can we please discuss the Pretty Little Liars bullshit timeline for just un momento, por a favor?
Por favor, please.
Okay. We're going to start off with the beginning, okay? This is somebody's on Tumblr. I'm not sure who, but somebody put this on Tumblr, but it got, like, we were thinking about this, so somebody sent this to us. I think PLL as Big A sent it to us. I don't know whose Tumblr this is, but whatever. My arm hurts. You suck at life. Take your purse at least. My God. Gianna has me holding her purse. She's got me holding the camera. Like, I need the charger or something. There you go. Hold on one second. She's throwing shit at me. We are, like, completely washed out.
Well, that's because the sun is going down.
Okay. So, we got this sent to us on Twitter. And we find it very interesting because me and Gianna are sitting there. Gianna's yelling at me via text message. You were like, how the fuck can you, like, tell me that this is what happened? And but I was like, okay, oh my God, Gianna's pissed. Okay.
Look, I went back and watched 3-1 last night because if you want to know who it is, go back to season 3. Go back to season 3. Go back to season 3. I went back to season 3. And in season 3, episode 1, the girls are starting their senior year.
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm pissed. The girls are starting their senior year in September of 2011.
No, September 2010.
No, 11.
No, 2010.
11 because they started their junior year.
Junior year. I was looking at junior year.
No.
I'm talking about the senior year.
I'm talking about their senior year. Anyway, they are starting their senior year. So in between September to November, let's get ready.
Well, we're going to go through the whole timeline.
Oh,
but
yeah.
She's saying that in between September, when they started their senior year, literally season 3, season 4, and season 5 all take place in 2 months. That's outrageous. Okay.
Wow. And now they're in, like, Easter time of 2012.
Well, yeah, okay, but 5B, like, minus 5B.
Right,
So,
because after the Christmas episode, 3 months after their senior year, 3-1 premiere, after the Christmas episode, it fast forwarded and skyrocketed to March where we're at Mona's funeral. But just listen to this.
Pretty Little Liars timeline. Okay. October of 2008, we have the first secret. That's the first thing that's ever happened thus far.
A-wise.
At all. At all. October 2008.
Right.
It's the first thing that happened. Well, whatever. All right, so October 2008, the first secret, the Halloween episode. Then we have July of 2009, the girl's blind, Jenna. Then we have September 2009, Allison goes missing. Boom. There we start the show. Season 1. The Liars begin junior year in September of 2010. This is when Aria returns from Iceland, and this is when the Liars start getting texts from A. Then we have November of 2010. This is where Hannah and Caleb have sex. Okay, they met about 2 weeks ago. This is when they have sex, and this is when Ian falls off the bell tower. Season 1 took place over the course of eight weeks, about two months. So, season 2, the Liars are still in junior year. November, leading right at right in the same timeline, where season 1 ended and season 2 picked off. It was like a day later or whatever. November of 2010, Ian's body was found with a suicide note. Whether this was November or December, we're not really sure, but the Liars were arrested for being found with Allison's murder weapon. Then we have 1 month that passes between those episodes, and then I don't know. Okay, we've got a couple episodes that we skip over, but whatever. March of 2011, which is like 3 months later, Mona is revealed as A. Okay? Here's where we start getting a little confusing, so just bear with us. In March of 2011, Mona is revealed as A, and Maya also dies. So, okay. Season 3. Where it all began. This is the start of the girls' senior year. In September, we have Emily digs up Allison's grave. This is September of 2011. In October of 2011, Emily kills Nate. Toby is revealed as A. And also the Halloween senior year, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Then we get to November, where everything that has ever happened in Pretty Little Liars happened in November. Bear with us here because there is a lot of stuff that happened in November. Okay, November of 2011. And try and wrap your mind around this because all this stuff in their show happened in November.
I was just saying to Megan, it'd be like us sitting here right now in my Jeep and watching things spontaneously combust around us.
Yeah, everything happening all at once. Like, okay. November of 2011, okay? We're still in season 3. Bear that in mind, okay? November. Mona returns to Rosewood High. Spencer finds out Toby is A. Ezra finds out about Malcolm. Toby fakes his own death. Spencer joins the A-team. This is where we go into season 4, where it is still November of 2011.
Spencer is in Radley.
Well, Wilton is found murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna drowns at Emily's party. The Liars go to Ravenswood. The Liars discover that Allison is 100% alive. Aria finds out about the book. Ezra gets shot, where they take their trip to New York.
Aria kills Shauna.
Well, that's in season 5. Then we go to season 5. Okay? Aria kills Shauna. This is still November. So we went through season 3 and season 4. Now we're on season 5 in November. Aria kills Shauna. Allison returns to Rosewood High. Thanksgiving senior year. And Mona dies. Okay?
Okay, now in between that, Toby fakes his own death. Caleb zooms his ass off to Ravenswood, but here he fucking comes again.
This is in a month. This is in
November. Caleb is Gonzarino. He's gone to Ravenswood.
But yet he's coming right
He
back.
has enough time to sit there in Ravenswood for a full season and be able to try to look through the town, the secret behind the town and the curse and blah, 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 and people dying and yada, yada. But here he comes again and he's back within like a 5-second time frame. Meanwhile, Toby, who is revealed to be on the A team, fakes his own death, is starting to work with Caleb to find out who A is, has a bromance with Caleb about this shit, and now he's a cop within a 5-second radius. And for those of you who think that we are making this up,
research it.
Rewatch.
How about the fact that Ezra finds out about Malcolm, then finds out that Malcolm's not his. Then he's writing a book. He's on the A team. He's between Ravenswood and Rosewood, and then he gets shot in New York. Like, what the fuck? Like, that stuff doesn't happen in a lifetime for normal people, let alone a month.
Allison waited a while after she was found to be alive to even come back, to even go back to school.
Well, they did it like, too. Don't forget, though, they did like a Twilight thing with her, where she's sitting on her bed like for days, and like the camera keeps circling her,
yes,
making it seem like she's not ready to
when
go
in
back
reality,
to school.
it was within half an hour.
It was not even half an hour. It had to be within a couple, like 30 seconds, because she came back and she went back to school. Meanwhile, so did Mona. Mona came back from Radley.
She got out of Radley, fell in love with Mike. Oh, wait, there's Mike. Hi, I love you. Like, within 5 seconds.
Within a month, she came out of Radley, returned to Rosewood, fell in love with Mike, tried to help the girls. Was working with Toby. When Spencer showed up at Toby's apartment, she was sitting in there drinking wine. So one day she's like playing with Spencer and like, you know, faking Toby's death and making Spencer think that Toby's dead and blah, blah, blah.
Extracting her own blood.
Yeah.
Being able to sign up for shit to audition for. Faints on the fucking floor. Has all this blood in her room that had to take her like maybe, I don't know, half a day to fill that refrigerator with Rosewood time. Wait, like, that's giving them too much credit with the
But we're
time
sitting
frame,
there thinking like, oh, like now we started to feel bad for Mona because like Mona actually did redeem herself. But to these girls, that was about a day that she took to to switch sides pretty much, because I'd have my like guard up too, you know what I mean? We're sitting there being like, why don't you guys trust her? Maybe because yesterday she was just coming after you, and now today she decides she wants to be your friend.
2 minutes ago she was in Radley, now she's at your door with a pie. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck? And we get it. Marlene tweeted, time moves slowly in Rosewood, and
it's almost like there's a magical element. Well,
how about we start being a little bit more realistic and a little less magical, and maybe you'll have more
because
viewers
last
stay with you.
I checked, this wasn't supernatural.
Yeah.
This wasn't friggin' like Buffy the Vampire
Slayer. Like, if this
Slayer.
was Ravenswood, this would be different. But it's not. It's fucking Rosewood. It's Pretty Little Liars. There is no, oh, everybody meet by the freaking angel, the angel of death in the cemetery at fucking
that did happen
3 o'clock every day.
Too.
I know, but I'm just saying though, like, it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm sorry, but like, can we please start getting, like, now they're starting to speed up a little bit, and now they're starting to like,
time no longer moves slowly in Rosewood.
Yeah, time no longer moves slowly in Rosewood, which means we're just gonna get a bunch of time jumps. And that's what's gonna happen. Like now I'm wondering, like now, after these girls are arrested, like obviously these girls aren't gonna sit in jail for the rest of their lives, let's be real here. And there is a college and there is a life after Rosewood. But I'm wondering how they're gonna tie that up. Like how...
Very, very good question.
You know what I mean? Like how are they gonna transition into season 6?
And not only that, but okay, start this video over. We'll be right back.